everybody, Allie here with Zero Waste Bakersfield, and today I wanted to talk to you about something you've probably seen advertised around the internet. That's how I found out about it, and that is Imperfect Foods. So basically the concept of Imperfect Foods is that they reclaim produce that, due to either cosmetic or overstock reasons, can't be sold in stores, and then they turn around and sell it to you. The prices are good. You pick what comes in your weekly box. If you don't want a box one week, you just cancel it. It's all really simple. So this is actually my second box, and I just kind of wanted to go through it, see what we have, and see if it might be worth your time and money. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Now, first thing to know if you are trying to avoid plastic is everything that you pick out on their website, it will say whether or not it comes packaged in plastic. Some things are loose, some things are not. Generally, their internal packaging is eco-friendly. This is all, just paper, so that's good. Get rid of that. Okay, great. So let's take a look at what we wound up with this week. So as you can see, just about everything comes packaged loose, or at least did this week, so that's a really good thing. I know a lot of times, like if you're buying carrots or something like that, it's hard to find them not in plastic bags, so that's nice. All right, so I don't even remember what I ordered for this week, but let's take a look. Got some broccoli, which, as I recall, was overstock, or it was imperfect because it was an overstock. So there's actually nothing wrong with this. It's perfectly good broccoli. Zucchini, a couple of zucchini. Yeah, and see, like this one, that's why it's imperfect, but it's still perfectly good. It's just a little ugly. Let's see, got a million carrots because I eat a lot of carrots. So let's see, it looks like we have some peaches, and I have to think these were overstock as well because there's physically nothing wrong with them. They're not quite ripe yet, but you buy things at the store all the time that aren't quite ripe yet, so that's not a big deal. I mean, look at that. That's a gorgeous peach that would have otherwise gone in the trash. So that's good. There's another peach. That's the other thing too. You buy things generally by the pound, or if you buy something like a dragon fruit, like something more expensive, you might buy it like per piece. But generally you're getting a lot of produce in here. Got some avocados. I got one of their avocados last week and was very upset that I had only ordered one because they were really good avocados. I'm a millennial, let me have my avocados. Okay, we've got an eggplant, and it said the reason why these might be imperfect is because things like this, like spots where they've sat on the ground. But there's nothing wrong with this. It's just, again, a little ugly. Okay, I've got an orange, which has a bonus piece of lettuce stuck to it. I don't think that was supposed to come along for the ride. Some onions. And I know the ones I got last week. Oh, actually, that's probably a piece of onion skin. Never mind. The bonus lettuce along for the ride was onion skin. The onions I got last week were undersized, which, again, it's imperfect produce, but these all look fine, so I don't know what the deal with them is. Pepper, I think there's another one of those in here. Yeah. Jalapenos. A bell pepper. And another bell pepper. No, so this one, bell peppers have a tendency to grow imperfect, so like this is the appropriate shape, but it's a little small. This one is definitely not the appropriate shape. It's more shaped like a pumpkin. But it's still a perfectly good red bell pepper. And actually, I was doing the comparisons. The cheapest place I can buy these is usually Aldi. And these were cheaper and they came to my door. So I'm not gonna complain about that one. Let's see. Got some potato, well that's an orange. I thought it was a lemon. Got some potatoes. So like I said, with the produce, they'll tell you if what you're buying is coming wrapped in plastic. I really tried to avoid that, tried to just get as much unpackaged produce as I could, but I did order a portobello cap, which came in plastic, but I was aware that was going to happen. It's not like it was a surprise. It's not like I'm being sent just a box of plastic. And in fact, even the packaging that comes inside the box is number 4, it's recyclable, and it comes with one of these ice packs inside, which you can drain and then recycle the packaging. What we actually tend to use them for in our house is putting them in ice chests, or we have a chest freezer. Freezers work best when they're full, so packing in empty space with these is another really good option. Or again, it's non-toxic, you can just cut it open and drain it. So that's an option. I appreciate that they did and continue to do make an effort in terms of reducing packaging. Now, they don't just have produce. You can also get things like dairy, meat substitutes, all that stuff. And frequently the reason why they have it is because it's overstock or it is close dated, I think they call it, but basically it's gonna expire soon. So the manufacturer can't sell it to a store because a store doesn't wanna have something on its shelf that they only are gonna be able to sell for a month before it expires. So the stuff you get is not expired, but it might be getting close. So let's see, the things I have in here that aren't produce, I got a box of farro, some good grains going on there. A jar of pasta sauce. That's in a nice glass jar. And again, this stuff was actually priced really well compared to the grocery store. Some tofu cubes, because I don't eat meat, but I'm also really lazy sometimes, so these are good for that. And then they do also make their own like prepackaged snacks. So like, I got these are dark chocolate covered cashews, hazelnuts, and almonds. I actually got these in my last box. And basically the thing is, as the nuts are being processed, sometimes they get broken in the, like on the assembly line, basically. And so Imperfect Produce reclaims them. And this is actually their, like it's their brand. It's Imperfect Foods brand. So I appreciate that. And the last thing I have in this box is dark chocolate covered pretzel pieces. Again, pretzels get broken as they go through the line sometimes. And so reclaiming them and using them for something else, they're still perfectly good. Might as well not trash them. So that is everything I have in the box this week. It looks like a lot of good things. I'm excited to get started on cooking. So yeah, overall, I mean, you definitely have to see if Imperfect Foods is a good fit for you. I found it to be a good fit for me. I found it to be inexpensive, easy to use. They have like a whole online shopping experience, so you decide what comes in your box. Definitely check it out if it's something you might be interested in. Food waste is a massive scourge on our country and our world. And so a lot of the things that like we personally get blamed for and blame ourselves for is, you know, you bought that bag of salad, you brought it home, it turned brown and you threw it away. But there's also a step beyond that. A huge, in fact, I would say the majority of the food waste actually comes from the producers, because if something's not attractive or if they have too much of it, it's actually less expensive for them to just throw it away rather than to find a buyer. So Imperfect Foods reclaiming this produce and passing it along to you, considering there's nothing wrong with it, is a great way to cut down that carbon footprint. So yeah, definitely check it out. I got a deal on it. I got like $35 or 35% off the first 3 boxes. So if I can find that discount code, I'll put it on the screen or in the comments below. I'll put it somewhere. You can find it. That's all I have for today. Again, Allie with Zero Waste Bakersfield. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns about Imperfect Foods or about any other zero waste concerns. We're always available to answer questions. If I don't know the answer, I usually have some sources where I can look the information up and make sure you're getting as close to the truth as we can find. Check us out online, zerowastebakersfield.com. We also have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. All of them are at Zero Waste Bakersfield. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you. Bye. This is what happens when you just throw your packaging on the floor. Every time.